Hello, hello, and Mergoddess here. And today I wanted to talk about alignment to your uniqueness and really share, how I've created a life of freedom, of love, of support, and really being okay with what I came here to be and really understanding and understanding a little deeper that I'm here for a mission. We're all here for a mission. And the more that we actually dive into our own self, our own uniqueness, we discover some really, really incredible things. So, the first thing that I discovered on this journey is quantum physics. And that is just the study of matter and energy. So, when we look at energy and particles turn into matter. And so if we think of our thoughts and we have a ton of thoughts that are turning into particles every millisecond, every time we think something, say something, it's a particle. It's already going out into the world. And so, in order to bring that to matter, to manifest or bring it into our bodies, it's important to be a vibrational match to that. And so how we do that is we learn about ourselves and what that looks like. And so for me, what's been really helpful is human design and gene keys. So human design is the roadmap to living by your unique inner gifts and traits. And Gene Keys is the blueprint, who you are, why you're here, how you operate. So these are things you can just basically, if you have your birth certificate and you know the time that you were born, you can actually figure out, your human design and through your energy type. So for me, this was really, really helpful because I am a manifesting generator. And what that is I'm part manifester, part generator, and it's a multi passionate energy type. And so if I look back in my life, how I've just been really jumping from one thing to the next or whatever, but who knew that that was actually a gift, a talent that I have. And when I execute and really hone in to my specific gifts, so much is unraveled for me, whether it's learning how I train, how I eat, how I think to really support me has been incredible. So you can just Google, human design, gene key chart, and type in your name and your birth time and your birth date and start digging in, seeing how does this resonate with you? Does it like, wow, this is so me, or maybe not, but for me, this was really helpful because, like I said, I'm a multi passionate, and I'm here to bring the new. And so, when we're creating the new, it comes from within. And so, it's very important for me to not be distracted by what's already been created and really taking the time to check in and see what is that I'm here to be and do. The next one is subconscious programming, and that's shaping our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors at a level beyond our conscious awareness. So, what I've learned, in this body, I was born with hip dysplasia and I've had 7 hip surgeries. And if I look through even the trauma patterns that have been created in my body and how those give off different thoughts and things, and how I'm just, this being that may have been unconscious of my own trauma and how that trauma was creating the things that I didn't want in my life. And so, really diving into the subconscious and being aware of my thoughts, intentions, and actions has allowed me to clear out a lot of this just baggage, this resistance that has been in my body. And so it really is like in every moment is a brand new opportunity that we can just change our thoughts. We can look for positive scenarios, even in the pain, even in the suffering that we're experiencing. It can actually turn out to be something incredible. And so this is the work that I'm constantly doing. I'm recognizing, that we're a part of this big universe, that there's energies and there's science. And when we can look at ourselves that we're this big experiment, we can actually start fine tuning and really creating a world that we want to participate in. Because at this point, being the change that you wish to see is going to become very, very important as we move into these next years to come. And the final piece here is gratitude, being grateful for the current now and fine tuning for more. So maybe in this now moment, you don't have everything you want, or whatever it is, if we can look and say, you know what, right now I have this opportunity, this space to clear my thoughts, to look deeper and find out what is this trigger that I have, or what is this anxiety, or whatever the stories that I'm telling myself. What if I start questioning everything that I'm seeing in the outer world, that I'm witnessing within me? What happens? And what happens is you start simplifying your life. So, maybe in another moment I was in pain, and instead of, before I would be like, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing, and like I need to go to the doctor or whatever. But now it's like, okay, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for that I have the ability to walk right now. And I have the ability to know that this pain doesn't define me. It doesn't identify me and tell me what I'm going to be in the future. And that's what I did in my past. And so when we start to really unravel, knowing who you are by human design, like, it's so interesting because my mom at 10:25 a.m. on July 14th every year, she would sing to me at this time. And it's like, oh, why would she be singing to me at this time? Because then I would get to put these pieces together as I was gaining that curiosity of like, why am I here? I feel like I'm here on a big mission. And human design and gene keys let me know that my intuition, my gifts, the way that I see the world is something really incredible. And the more that I work with it, I can actually do great things and be this love and light that we came here to be. And the subconscious, a lot of the stuff that we have been doing over and over is unconscious. And when we become aware of our conscious, of the things that maybe we just were habits and we just allowed it to be, the more we become aware of it, we can actually start fine tuning our reality. And then going into gratitude and just being like, hey, I created this for myself in some way. Everything is for me, not against me. And the more that I can see my reality as that, more and more starts being available, because now I'm becoming a vibrational match. So, as we start seeing our world become more and more just maybe irrelevant to what it is that we really desire, it's going to be really important to start to really create that within, so that when you create it within, you see it on the outer world. You see it because you are it. So live the life that wants to be expressed through you. Each of us, we've had different growing up, we've had different beliefs, different things, and now is the time to really tune into yourself and say, what do I believe? What kind of life do I want? And how can I give back? How can I share that love with others? So wishing you all an amazing day. And yeah, I'm here to support. So we're all here to be in alignment, to thrive, and have a great life. So bye-bye.